The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
So you raised some strong issues, and indeed Paul Howard has acknowledged some things, including that raise, as he calls it. Even some who were disappointed in that move, but were there from the beginning, said, unorthodox, maybe even unethical, but it was approved. City Council did look at it, and that he did nothing wrong.
That's not what they said. So we want to always make sure that the record is accurate.
Correct.
It was proven that they gave $250,000. But what they've been extremely clear on is they would not have signed off on it if they knew it was used to benefit the individual and not the black and brown children it was entitled to. And so it's more than unethical. It's more than unorthodox.
Let's tell illegal.
It's illegal.
Wow. Wow. Now, pay attention to what she's saying. Granted, if you just tuned in, what I'm showing you is a video of Fani Willis while she was running for DA. So these are the things she was saying before she got the job, before she got voted in. Pay attention to what she's saying. It's so funny though, because when she accused a black man of being unethical with government funds, it was the right thing to do for her to call him out, according to her. But when the tables are turned and the fingers are pointing at her, now it's racism. Now she's being targeted because she's a black woman. Zero accountability. Now here's the kicker. Here's the kicker right here. Check this out. And she's saying this out of her own mouth. This isn't a racist white man using AI. This is real. Let's get it. Let me fast forward a little bit. I want to play you the shit that's the killer right here. Give me 1 second. Let me fast forward to it. All right. We're going to stop right here. Let's go.
You brought your folders, but why shouldn't he, in a nutshell, if I
pay attention, people,
ticked off those accomplishments, why shouldn't he get another term?
Because first of all, this office is not about Paul L. Howard Jr. This office is not about Fani Willis. This office is about the people of Fulton County.
Now, she's talking about the man who she's running against, Paul Howard, the prior DA of Fulton County.
And the people of Fulton County deserve the very best. She's sitting here with you today. She is the person that is going to actually bring programs that, instead of indicting thousands of black and brown young men, thousands of people in general, we're going to put them in programs and change their lives. Because you're sitting in front of someone that is actually going to deal with these repeat offenders. Because you're sitting with someone today that actually wants to make a difference. Because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employee. Because they...
Let's rewind that. Let's rewind what she said, just so we're clear. Just so we're clear.
Today that actually wants to make a difference. Because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employees.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Let's get it.
County DA Fani Willis now says her admitted romantic relationship is not reason enough for her to be removed from a career-defining case.
And
let's go.
That case against Donald Trump and his allies.
A court filing released this afternoon shed light on what's been going on between Willis and Nathan Wade, who she personally hired. Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon live tonight outside the Fulton County Courthouse.
And Doug, Fani Willis's official response was nearly 200 pages long, so boil this down for us tonight.
Right, good evening, guys. I think the biggest thing is that she did not deny being in a relationship with the man she hired to be special prosecutor, Nathan Wade, but she said it didn't begin until after November 2021, the month that Nathan Wade was hired and brought onto this team as a special prosecutor. She also very defiantly fought back against allegations that she benefited financially from Wade's large contract with her office.
Let's stop right there. It's time to resign. It's time to resign. Fani Willis, it's time to resign. By her own goddamn words, this is not appropriate behavior for a Fulton County district attorney. This shit is mind-boggling to me, how much bullshit these women get away with. Then they want to sit up and claim racism. They want to sit up and claim sexism. Let's go back. Her own words, clear as day. She states that Fulton County doesn't deserve a DA who has sex with employees and does unethical shit. But yet, here we are. Let's go back one more time. Let's go back.
These repeat offenders, because you're sitting with someone today that actually wants to make a difference, because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employees, because they deserve a DA that won't put money in their own pocket when it should go to benefit children, because we deserve better. It's not his office, it is the office of the people.
And we're going to stop it right there. See, it's all right there, people. It's all right there. It's all right there. Now, lastly, I want to play one more piece of evidence for y'all. Now, remember how she complained about the misappropriation of funds from former DA Paul Howard and how he was wrong for stealing from the children and all this. And matter of fact, I'll play it back real quick for y'all just for a reference. Then we'll go to our next video. Give me a second.
You are on a...
Okay, let's go back.
And there's no dispute about it, because he admitted that he started the organization because he wanted to give himself a salary raise. That's not why you start nonprofits, and that's not an altruistic reason or a motive. And I think that us as citizens should not only be disappointed, but disgusted.
So you raised some strong issues, and indeed Paul Howard has acknowledged some things, including that raise, as he calls it. Even some who were disappointed in that move, but were there from the beginning, said, unorthodox, maybe even unethical.
So there we go. It's not right to steal from children, right? It's not right to be unethical. It's not right to misappropriate funds. Those were her words. Okay. So I got something else for you real quick. Now, what I want to show y'all is how she had a former employee who leaked an audio conversation they had when the employee informed Ms. Willis that a staff member was misappropriating funds. Ms. Willis heard the woman out. She heard her out. Let's take a listen real quick, and then we'll talk about the results of that. 1 second. All right, so here is the recorded.
If you had to give me a sentence, what is the sentence theme?
Once I told him about...
This is a recorded audience from the whistleblower who used to work for her. Her name is Amanda Timpson.
About his, respectfully, and in the email, about his lack of leadership and the fact that he wanted to do things with grants that were impossible. And I kept telling him, like, we can't do that, and questioning stuff. He would take me off projects, tell people I wasn't doing what I was supposed to because I questioned him. Because I understood, I helped write that grant. I knew what was in that grant. He told everybody in front of Crystal, Deontay, everybody we're gonna get MacBooks, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get swag, we're gonna use it for travel. I said, you cannot do that. It's a very, very specific grant. Took me off. I questioned Junior DA. There's kids in there from out of the county, all this. Took me off Junior DA. I did not want to do it. He made it look as if I wasn't doing what I needed to do because I questioned him. Because I knew for a fact Mr. Cuffey respectfully did not know what he was doing, period.
So I respect that is your assessment. It was clear to me that you and Mr. Cuffey were not getting along. And I'm not saying that your assessment is wrong. I want you to really listen to the words I'm saying.
Cuffey, and this is my personal opinion, to one woman to another, is dangerous to your administration. He tells people, when I reached out to you, he told me, oh, you think your word is safe? Exactly when you reached out to Miss Willis, she called me and told me, she tell me everything. So once you reach out to her, she's gonna reach back out to me. So I didn't even go to HR, and he put Dexter's name on my PDP, and I didn't even feel safe going to anybody.
Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 supervisors that have failed in this building. What's interesting to me, because I'm in a learning curve too, they each pretend to have a relationship with me that they do not have. Mm-hmm. I guess that's an intimidation tactic. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry that you felt that way, but you, Dexter certainly don't have no relationship with Michael Cuffey. You were safe to go those places.
So there we go. So there we have it. Now, I bet you're wondering what the outcome of this was, right? Y'all heard it right. Now, 2 months later, this same chick, and you can look it up, Miss Timpson, was fired by Fani Willis. And to make matters worse, she was fired and escorted out of the building by 7 police officers. This is your black girl magic. This is your sisterhood. You can't, I'm telling you guys, man, you just can't make this shit up. Salute to the great Kevin Samuels.
Suppress for a little bit.
Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right.
And this is what I always say.
Salute to that brother. So look, man. There needs. There's a serious conversation that needs to be had about this, but there's no need to beat a dead horse.